Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and let's go. Vechain, where are we at right now? How much longer can you buy Vechain for under 10 cents? We're going to go over that today because I don't actually believe that you have that much time left. So it's really, really important to go over why and what are the opportunities. So Vechain price is struggling to overcome an anchored VWAP at 8 cents 7 that began in January through 2021. Well, we've just broken above that today at the time of making this. And what does that mean for you, right? So VT came close to activating the double bottom on August 1. The 6-hour chart reveals a golden cross is fast approaching, suggesting higher prices. Now, from a structure point of view, when we look at this is looking good. Like, this is looking real good. Like, I like the way that they've drawn it here. And you can tell where this video is heading today because, you know, the train, the amazing Vechain train is about to leave, and so we do have to talk about it. Make sure that you guys are, you know, get the right information in before the weekend to ensure that you guys know what you're doing in terms of where this thing is going, because you've had amazing opportunities at 5 cents, 6 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents, now 9 cents today. How much more time do you want before this train takes off? So Vechain price has manufactured a 45.88% gain since July 21. We've all seen it. It's been amazing. Carrying the cryptocurrency near double bottom trigger, which is 0.95. And the strategically important 200-day SMA at 9 cents 7. Moreover, the Thai VT price action over the last 7 sessions has compressed the Bollinger Band to the narrowest range since the decline in early July. So we are set for a blockbuster here of movement, which will see Vechain go out of the 10 cents range pretty quickly and then move towards 20s and beyond. And it's one of those things that I know how you guys think, and you know, we've been together for long enough to know that the way the market moves is always after the price action begins. Always. You know, the amount of people that have been watching YouTube videos during the bear markets, you know, since mid-April, has declined by 60%. Now, what's going to happen is that when it comes to something like Vechain, a lot of you aren't going to move until it gets to 20 cents. Now, that is fine, because at the end of the day, it's your risk versus reward ratio. But I really encourage you to look at the charts, understand what is going on, understand the partnerships that Vechain has got over the weekend to get the best price possible, right? I mean, at the end of the day, entry is important, and also exit strategies are very important in your portfolio. And I always encourage you to only put in what you can afford to lose and to not overstretch your budget by, you know, please it is investing 101, especially in something super volatile like the cryptocurrency market is. Now, so is Vechain going to be included in the EU BB Twins? So over here, a very interesting article that happened across LinkedIn. So digitalization in everywhere, production, manufacturing, services, sports, agriculture, artificial intelligence, AR, machine learning, the Internet of Things, Vechain blockchain-based technology needs to be in it, see it, feel it, and win it. Now, what it's talking about here is the bio-based digital twins aims to develop a digital platform for optimization of agriculture food value chain process and supply chain of the biomass for bioprocessing. A bit of a handful there, but essentially what we're talking here is the Vechain technology and the blockchain that it provides is going to be a major player in the agricultural food value chain processes. We know that quality of food and making sure that the product is a quality product has been so important in 2021 due to, you know, to the outbreaks that we've seen all over the world. And this field, although it is not the only area that Vechain is going to play a major role in, but this is big. This is a very big sector, and we've seen the Walmart China volume of V4 burnt as far as volume. So this is going to be a big thing, right? And what I'm telling you this for is to, you know, just give you some weapons for what is coming. Now, I like what Crypto Research YouTube did here, you know, saying the price prediction come in on $1.68 from a fib reversed extension, and then also an 83 cents point there as well. So where are we going, right? So come in at $1.25 for our 2021 price prediction. Now that I like where he went here with like $1.25. I've been saying $1.10 to be honest, but I don't think either of us would complain if it was $1.25 or $1.10. But I really do see that $1.10 being an extremely realistic 2021 goal, and then to see where we go from there, right? I mean, this will be completely uncharted territory once we do break above the the 26, 27 cents that we were back in mid-April. But we are set. This is going to be so exciting to watch unfold. We've been waiting. We've been patient. We've been, possibly, if some of you, I know that you've been accumulating during these times. And it's going to be so fun to watch this next move that the entire crypto industry runs. So Harley Quinn here mentions, Vechain 10 cents in a few hours. Last chance to buy cheap VET. When it's gone, it's gone. All aboard now. Train leaving the station. So again, from a retracement point of view, another chart suggesting that we're going to $1 and beyond. And this comes from previous patterns. So previously there were, back in 2019, there was a 239% rise after a fall. Then there was a 177% rise. Then back in May 2020, there was a 1,369% rise, followed by 2021 with a 3,046 percent rise, and now we are set and we are moving towards the next lot, which will see us go towards $1. Now, I love these charts. For me, as I've mentioned, I've been mentioning since March, and you can go back and check videos back then. $1.10 is, I think, where we will end the year. Now, I like what Professor did here. VT is much more than BTC plus ETH. Why? Business channels like PwC, DNVGL, Grant Thornton, and the whales are there. Governments like China, France, Italy, Cyprus, Norway, San Marino will be on their smart contracts. And gigantic enterprises like Walmart, BMW, Haier, use Vechain. So when we discuss projects on the channel and when we discuss why you should have something and in your portfolio, you should only have things that solve real world problems. Vechain solves real world problems and is partnering up with governments, with gigantic business channels, with gigantic enterprises. If that's not a good enough reason to have it on your portfolio, I'm not sure what will be. Again, all over the internet, we've all got very similar opinions, very similar thoughts about where we're going and how we're going to get there. And, maybe the serpent can be wrong, maybe two can be wrong, but when you start to get 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 50 people all saying the same thing, and as you do your research on Vechain over the weekend, you start to see a pattern forming here about how this train is about to leave, and the 10x opportunities here, if you want to grab it, but please always make sure that you do your own research before doing anything. Let's have a look at some of the indicators in Saratani. Okay, so at the time of making this, we are sitting at around 9 cents. And when we look at the charts and we look at the indicators and we look at how everything is moving along, this is on the daily chart. So, it is a very bullish trend. The RSI is almost sitting into the overbought, but don't pay too much attention on that. And then we got the Bollinger Bands, which are sitting quite nicely towards the top of the Bollinger Chain, but very, very good, very bullish the way that we're moving. The yellow one is the moving average 100, and we can see that when we went down the moving average 100, but then we're back up and around it. We've always been almost at the upside of the Bollinger Band this whole time. And when we look at so I'm looking over here at where we are right now and where we're about to go, and it looks to me like it is very, 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 very bullish. Now on the 4 hour, when we look at the 4 hour, it has crossed over into a bullish signal. When we look at the 12 hour, the 12 hour has also crossed into, or it's about to cross into a bullish signal. And when we look at the moving averages, like with the red line, we are sitting very nicely in there. So overall, from a charts perspective, it's looking really, really good. I mean, Bitcoin is above 40,000 at the moment, and I think it touched 41,000 a couple of hours ago as well, and now it's just trending a little bit back towards 40. But the volume is coming, and from a charts perspective, it's looking really, really, really solid. And once we cross over this moving average 100, which it will be at around the 11, 12 cents mark, and go above it, then we're going to be in pole position for a massive run towards the 20 cents and beyond. But let's have a look at some drawings. Okay, so as we look at the drawings overall, the kind of formation that we're making, this is it, right? So 28 cents will play the major role. Once we break above that, then we will be heading towards uncharted territory and making our way towards the 40s and 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and then beyond, and touch that dollar. Towards the end of the year, right? So we're not talking about going to dollar in the next month or two. Please, make sure that you read and listen properly, to what I'm saying, because I do know through the analytics that you guys don't watch the whole video. So be mindful when I say that we're going to a dollar, but we're not going to a dollar tomorrow. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some hurdles, but we will get there. That's what the charts are doing. And now versus Bitcoin, we are dominating, and we're about to really, really kick that off and really get that dominance up against Bitcoin, which will see us fly. And then as always, as we look at long-term approach into 2022 and beyond, we'll keep a very close eye. But first, let's break 28. Once we break 28, let's see how far we go. But $1.10 for me by the end of the year. Now, if you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.